A silent strike has brought large parts of Myanmar to a halt as people protest military rule. It comes as the UN warns that grave human rights violations committed by the army are escalating. Soldiers have been accused of rounding up and killing 11 civilians this week before burning their bodies. But the government insists those reports are fake news.
Silence, the loudest shout. Protesters across Myanmar have closed businesses and stayed off the streets in a silent strike against military rule on International Human Rights Day. They say it's a way to safely express opposition to the army after an escalation in violence in recent days. Soldiers are accused of shooting civilians and setting their bodies on fire in a village in the northwest Sagain region, apparently in retaliation for militia attacks on a military convoy. The alleged massacre has been condemned by the United States and United Nations. State media, though, have called reports of the attack fake news.
It's just sickening a sense of, emulations of these horrific events that happened. And it reminds us again of the whole world of the terror that this is reminiscence of, Islamic State terrorism.
The country was already reeling from a separate incident last weekend when a military vehicle rammed into a small protest group in Yangon. Reports say up to 5 people were killed. The army is accused of killing more than 1,300 civilians since the coup. But civilian forces have also launched attacks against army supporters. As the violence escalates, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken will head to Southeast Asia next week. He's expected to reiterate the importance of holding Myanmar's military accountable for its crimes.